I'm reviewing some Marvel and some DC stuff, and I want a Dark Horse book. And hi, how you doing? I'll get started here. New Avengers, and this is the annual. I just reviewed the Dark Avengers annual, and this one is by Brian Michael Bendis and did I say Mendes? Excuse me, Brian Michael Bendis and Mike Mayhew. And Mike Mayhew, I've only seen him do like cover art, so it's kind of cool seeing him do interiors. I've never seen him do a book before, and he does some really beautiful work here. Some nice detail. Some of the characters in some scenes almost look three-dimensional the way he details the art, and very specific looking faces. And then some shots look a little kind of flat, but God, most of this work here is just outstanding. I've liked his cover art in the past, so it's very cool to see him do an interior book. I love this shot of the Dark Avengers heading out. What's it about? Hey, Hawkeye's been captured, and the New Avengers figure out how to try and rescue him, led by, let's see, well, the cover indicates that it's Jessica Jones taking the lead, but not really. It's Mockingbird, his girlfriend, wife. Is it wife? I'm not 100% sure. But, hey, Jessica Jones puts on the Jewel costume for the first time in years. Well, actually, she was created to be a retired character, so she's never technically had the costume, but you know what I mean. And it's quite fun. They play a little cat and mouse game with the Dark Avengers and come out the winners. And there's a super cool surprise at the end of the issue, which actually I think is blown by the fact that last week's Dark Avengers issue reveals that Steve Rogers is back, but was he supposed to come back in this issue, or was it the last issue? Because everybody's like, oh no, I can't believe it, that's shocking. So did they just mess up the arrival time on these books? And that's a small nitpick. This was great. I enjoyed it quite a bit. 5 ramp chips. I think the closer we're getting to the Siege, the more exciting the Avengers books have been lately. And also, Brian Michael Bendis and Stuart Immonen bring us issue 59 of the New Avengers, where Luke Cage is captured and they have to play a cat-mouse game to get him free of the Dark Avengers, led by his wife. Sounds somewhat familiar. I'm not sure what's going on. But also some good artwork here, and Jessica Jones taking the lead in this story. I love that character, and I enjoy seeing her do something else besides be Mrs. Luke Cage, and I like this one a lot. Okay, yeah, these are both kind of the same plot, but I enjoyed them both. I'm going to give New Avengers 59 4 RAM chips. Fuck it, 5 RAM chips. I just pulled these out of my ass anyway. Anyway, issue, what are we talking about? 3 of Spider-Woman! Also Brian Michael Bendis and Alex Mayhew. She gets into the super flying Mustang car with Viper, and they escape the police, and they talk about something, and then let's see, she tries to kill her, and Viper gives her a gift at the end of the issue, a scroll. What's she gonna do with this scroll? I don't know. We'll see. The intrigue continues in Spider-Woman 3. I like this quite a bit. Artwork is just beautiful, and it's kind of a nice pace. You know, I like this one, so I'd say 4 RAM chips. Back over at DC, we got Batman: Streets of Gotham issue 6, written by Chris Yost and written by Dustin Nguyen. And this is the second part in a 2-part story of Huntress and Man-Bat being trapped by the crazy priest, and it's a pretty exciting issue. The mystery of what's really been bugging the priest is solved here in quite an exciting way, and also Dick Grayson shows up in the Batman costume to help, and yeah, you know, it's great seeing the Huntress again. I haven't seen much of her lately, so it's nice seeing her take center stage for the most part in this issue. Also Man-Bat. You know, I'm liking Man-Bat in this story. So I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing maybe some more Man-Bat in the future. Maybe a series or a one-shot or a mini-series or whatever. This is pretty good. I'd say 4 Ram chips. Wonder Woman Blackest Night. Written by Greg Rucka and Nicola Scott. And I was going to skip all these Blackest Night side books because I'm barely excited enough about the miniseries in and of itself, so I'm not going to. I didn't even buy Dick Grayson Blackest Night. Oh, I mean Batman Blackest Night miniseries. I didn't even give a shit about that. But it's Greg Rucka writing Wonder Woman, who I enjoyed his run on the book quite a bit. And I like the fact that she killed Max Lord. Fuck him. Fuck that asshole. He deserved to have his neck broken. So I'm quite interested in seeing sort of the Blackest Night Maxwell Lord take advantage and have a little bit of a rematch here. And artwork is really nice too. I'm not sure if I've seen Scott's work before. But some very detailed, beautiful work in this first issue. And I always enjoy seeing Diana cut people's heads off. Very cool. And it's pretty exciting dialogue, and also just the fight in the cemetery with all the Blackest Night soldiers was cool and also a little disturbing. I mean, that's a real place, and there are real soldiers in that cemetery. So I don't know. It was a little unnerving as well as exciting. And of course, how many parts is this? This is part 1 of 3. So woohoo, here we go. Good start. And I think it says at the end, next issue is the Black Lantern Wonder Woman, which I think in one of the parts in Wonder Woman, I haven't read the Blackest Night issue 5 yet, but I know she gets turned into a Blackest Night because all the Blackest Nights, the Blackest Night thing is starting to take people who had died and come back. So she gets turned in that issue. I haven't read that issue yet. So I don't know. We'll see what's going on. This is 4 Ram chips. And Dr. Horrible, one shot, written by Zach Weldon and Jarrell Jones. And it gives a little bit of a backstory and the origin of Dr. Horrible and what led him to seek being a criminal genius. And beautiful kind of like line work here because it's kind of cartoony, but also the characters look like the actors, which is a nice touch. And not too much where, you know, it looks like just frozen pictures of the actors. It's actual movement going on here. And everybody stays pretty much in character. Is Zach Weldon?
Zach Whedon, it's Joss Whedon's brother.
Brother, okay. Because I heard somebody online call him his son. It's like, he doesn't have a fucking son that is this old to write. But anyway, loved it. Very cool. No musical numbers, sadly, but what are you going to do? 5 Ram chips. And that'll about do it. I'm going to be doing some more comic reviews soon. I'm really busy at work, so I'm going to do as many as I can. I got Blackest Night 4 and 5 coming up to review, as well as some other kooky fun comics, and I'll do my best. But until then, push the button, Lindsay.